Hi, I'm Sam and I've been asked to review the Spouti, the STP device. In their words, Spouti, the leak-free STP, never sit to pee again. Spouti is the STP for everyone. No muss, no fuss, no leaks, no harness, never sit to pee on a toilet again. So this is the Spouti. As a cis woman, I have found it very useful with my disabilities. And that's why they've asked me to have a try of it and see what I think. So far, I absolutely love it. I really genuinely do. Some STP devices are internal. They cause infections and they're very, very uncomfortable. I don't like them. Some people get on with them, but as a catheter user, generally, I don't like to use catheters, but I have to. And that's something to do with me, and a lot of disabled people also have that issue. For the times that I am actually able to pee, I like to keep my muscles working, even though they're not great. This, unlike other ones on the market, isn't a tube that you take out every time. The ones that you take out every time you have to wash in the sink, and it can get a bit embarrassing if there's someone else in the toilet and you throw it in your backpack and you really don't want to be carrying that on your back, in your bag. Someone goes in there, not nice. This stays in your pants, goes in between the labia, fold the labia around it, and it stays there. The only thing that you take out of your pants is the tube. That you direct at where you need to go. That stays there quite nicely, and in all honesty, it's quite comfortable. Unlike other ones, it doesn't sit there, there's no harness, there's nothing holding it in place. You can still feel it there. You can still feel if it slips or moves or anything, so that's not an issue. But it's not uncomfortable like some of the other ones. This little bit here is very useful for holding in, and with how malleable it is, it's very easy to keep there. When I'm in my mobility scooter, it jiggles a lot, so anything sitting there is uncomfortable. This is not uncomfortable. It doesn't cause any rubbing, it doesn't cause any chafing. You can, if you want, use a drop of lube, but I personally have found that that makes it move a bit more. It does take 2 or 3 attempts to get right, so there are little issues, but once you get it right and once you get it stuck in place and you know how it sits on you, all the better. So once it's in place and you point that out, you're ready to go. I have found one of the best uses for this is when I'm having to give urine samples at hospitals or at doctors or anything like that, because I stick it in the pot, fill it up, back over the toilet if I've still got a heavy flow going, but I don't have to wash. Well, obviously you should wash your hands after. I wash my hands after, but it's nicer not to have your hand covered in pee, and that helps quite a bit. Other uses for it are when you're stuck and you're not able to use a your regular disabled toilets. Often you'll find that they're either full of cleaning supplies or it's just inaccessible for some reason. You can just use a regular cubicle if you're able to stand, as I am occasionally able to stand, and then I can just point and go. No problem. For me, I find if I sit down, sometimes I struggle to get back up. When I'm at home, not a problem because I've got built-in things to help me stand up and sit down. But in public toilets, not so much. And that's where that's come very, very useful. Genuine issue happened on the train the other day where the toilet wasn't working, and I was able to manage to get myself to the other toilet leaning on the chairs as I went down. Stood, peed, washed my hands, done. It's very, very handy for that. I don't know what else I can say about it, really. It's fantastic. It's my favourite STP device so far. I've tried a few different ones, but this one genuinely has been the most useful, no leaks. I recommend it. As a disabled person, I can't tell you how helpful and easy to use it is. I thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly want people to go and look into this, because it is... The need to pee is such a big and basic thing, and this helps. So if you're someone who struggles, I don't see why you shouldn't look into it. To get the Spouti is $40, and you'll save $5 off retail price, and that will be delivered anywhere in the world. I'm in England and they're in America, and it came very quickly. I had it, I think I said in the week, it was like a Monday I told them, and I had it on the Friday. Very quick, very useful. And as I say, it's marketed towards trans men, but it's so much useful, so much more camping. You can take it camping and pee in the woods. Go look into it. If it's something that you think that would help you, look into it. Thank you.